Hey nerds, it's Tiri. Welcome back to my show. Topics of today include a World of Warcraft Chronicles Volume 2 book giveaway, World of Warcraft patch 7.2 PTR Anduin Wrynn questline and Cathedral of Light dungeon previews, legendary adjustments just got real exciting for patch 7.2, Blizzcon 2017 info announced, and exciting Legion flying changes. Until March 21st at midnight, you have a chance to win one of 10 copies of the World of Warcraft Chronicles 2 book from Wowhead. Post linked in the description. If you leave a comment saying what your favorite bit of Warcraft lore is, then you're entered to win. I have the Chronicles Volume 1 book, and so I'm super excited about this. As a note to see if you're interested in this book, it covers the Doom of Draenor, First War and the Second War between Alliance and Horde, and beyond the Dark Portal. Recent World of Warcraft patch 7.2 PTR content has brought us the questline for Anduin Wrynn. Wowhead has gone through the questline for Anduin Wrynn coming in patch 7.2 and uploaded it. I will link that, of course, in the cards up here. This questline does contain some spoilers, so if you're not interested in the PTR for that reason, definitely don't watch these videos. Really, the spoilers will bother you most, I think, if you haven't gone through the early Legion content. But overall, you're basically being there as a support to Anduin, getting him through the hardships that happened at the beginning of Legion, and then helping him find his place in his rule, getting the trust and true faith of his people. I love that they went deeper into this story. At the end of his part in the storyline when we first started out in Legion, I wanted more, so this will be fun. From the recent patch 7.2 content in World of Warcraft, we've also gotten some pretty good previews for Cathedral of Light, the 5-man dungeon coming in the patch. Below I have a preview linked as well as the full loot tables and maps, etc. from Wowhead. I don't see Mythic gear in this. I'm wondering if we're gonna get it in Mythic, and if not, I'm confused. But I see the heroic drops are item level 845 base eye level. In this dungeon we will fight Agronox, the corrupted ancient who used to serve in the Temple of Elune but has been corrupted by fel energy. Smashspite the Hateful is a dim-witted brute sent to keep anyone from entering the cathedral's library. We will also fight Dominatrix, a demon whose sole purpose is to seek and destroy the Aegis of Agramar. Then finally, the fourth and final boss of the Cathedral of Light 5-man dungeon is Mephistroth. He was orchestrating the Legion's invasion on the Broken Shore, but has fallen back to the cathedral, been pushed back by the forces of Azeroth. Below I have a couple links involving legendary changes coming in patch 7.2. They seem to be changing these very often, adding more things to make some of the less viable legendaries a little more viable and a little less disappointing. For example, my favorite, most recent one might actually make a terrible legendary that I just got a little more usable. Sephuz's Secret. This is a ring that had to be triggered with some sort of control loss of your opponent. For example, an interrupt, mind control, something like that. When triggered, it increased your movement speed and haste. I can't remember the old percentages, but it's been significantly raised to 70% movement speed and 25% haste. The nice thing about it now is that it always gives you 10% movement speed and 3% haste, regardless of any loss of control effects casted. So that's much better. It kind of does change the playstyle of a priest, especially as a healer. I do have interrupts, but I don't use them all the time, so that's going to be interesting. But at least I can consider using this ring, whereas before, no. Skuldger, Sanctuary of a Vagant, reduced the remaining cooldown of pain suppression by 4 seconds. That's cool, but mostly a stat stick. With the patch, they plan to add the effect that your shield actually absorbs 15% more. That makes it much more viable. So these are just a couple examples. Those are the crappy legendaries that I have felt some angst involving, but just to give you an example of how different and how much better many of these legendaries that people complain about might be, might inspire you to check the link below and see the details. Maybe look for a legendary that you can't stand and you are disappointed in, and see how it's going to be changed in patch 7.2. World of Warcraft's flying requirements have been pretty significantly shrunk down to a little easier to get come patch 7.2, when the final steps are actually in the game. It's going to be a lot easier than we previously thought. So before, Blizzard said that we would need to complete the entire Legion Fall campaign, which is a pretty giant list, similar to the Suramar achievement where you do all the different chapters in Suramar. It's big. There's a lot of things you had to do for Legion Fall. They have taken that out of the requirements for Legion Pathfinder Part 2. The other thing that they changed and made a little bit easier is that you only have to get revered instead of exalted with the Legion Fall reputation. So now the requirements are as follows. Broken Isle Pathfinder Part 1, which is pretty easy to get right now. Explore the Broken Shore, which is just to go to the certain points of interest in the Broken Shore. Just go there, it's not hard. The Defender of the Broken Isles achievement, where you repel a Legion assault in each of the Broken Isles zones, and get revered with the Armies of Legion Fall reputation. Wowhead.com/Pathfinder is still a place where you can find out your progress so far, up until patch 7.2 requirements. Last but definitely not least, in fact this might be why you clicked on this video, Blizzcon 2017 has been announced. It will be happening November 3rd and 4th at Anaheim Convention Center, because what better place to have it really. Tickets will be going on sale in 2 batches through Universe. Wednesday, April 5th at 7 p.m. Pacific Time, and Saturday, April 8th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. They are still $1.99 each. The benefit dinner that happens the night before BlizzCon starts November 2nd will be put on sale April 12th at 7 p.m., and they are $750 each. All of these times are Pacific Time. Information on the virtual ticket for BlizzCon 2017 is coming soon. Well, that is my show for today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Check back every Wednesday for news videos and gaming videos in between. I also live stream a lot, almost every night, many afternoons. I hope to see you back here on YouTube or on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/Tirinei. Go there for my actual schedule, and I also tweet if I'm going to do afternoon streams, the times for those. If you like this video, please do drop me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment if you have anything to say about the topics I talked about today. But until next time, I hope to see you very soon. Take care of yourselves. I love you all. Bye!